Hello and welcome to another edition of ProtoMet Tries, and in today's video I'm going to be trying Hot Pockets Applewood Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, which is, I assume, a breakfast variety of Hot Pocket, which is just one of a number of breakfast variety Hot Pockets that I have come across. I do have one other, but I'm going to save that for next week, and I do know that there's like a ham version of one of these, but I'm not going to be trying that because I do not like ham. I would be incredibly biased against it. I don't feel that I could give a fair assessment of that. But that having been said, let's get to this in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Looks like a Hot Pocket with a bit of cheese coming out of there. I'm a little surprised that it's not as exploded as Hot Pockets usually are. Now, before I get into this, I'm going to let it cool a bit, but one thing I do want to point out is the sleeve. For point of comparison, here is what a regular Hot Pocket sleeve looks like, minus the stuff that's on it. That's just from a Hot Pocket I had earlier. But if I can get this separated, a bit of steam didn't want to come loose. So if we look at the sleeve for this, it has quite a bit more to it. A bunch of words, a little cartoon character at the bottom, which I think it's supposed to be a cartoon character Hot Pocket, which it's weird. Magic crisper. Even the back sides of these look a bit different. You can clearly see that this one has a bit more text and trying to make it a bit more fun. I know I don't use these sleeves as a holder like these instructions indicate, but that's purely me. That's purely me. So now we got the Hot Pocket right here. Let's give it a smell. It's definitely got a bacony smell to it. Eggs and bacon. A good eggs and bacon smell to it. Of course, you got the cheese in there, but that's kind of be expected. You got to filter out the cheese and go more for the eggs and the bacon. Not bad, not bad. Also, this one looked like it could have exploded because there's a huge rupture on the side. Hopefully that means that all the steam will go out that way and not directly into my mouth. But let's give it a try and hopefully avoid any disaster. Let's go. The croissant style crust is pronounced for sure, but I do taste the egg taste that mingles with the cheese, so it kind of tastes like an omelet. I'm not sure if I got any bacon on that one. It did kind of taste a little bacony, but that might have just been residual flavor on that one. Again, that's a corner piece. That's kind of to be expected to have quite a bit of the breading. Gotta, before we can get into a centerpiece. Looks like there's a... Here's a look on the inside. It kind of looked like there was a bit of onion in there, but that might just be some bacon. Although it does look like the next bite I'm going to have will have bacon in it, so let's go. It kind of all blends together in terms of taste. There was definitely bacon in that one, but I think it kind of gets a bit lost in the mix of the flavors. That having been said, I would have this again. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. This is actually pretty good. Would I have it regularly? Maybe not, but who knows? Maybe the next one I try, which is sausage, egg, and cheese, maybe that one will be more up my alley. But this one is certainly fine. And now, before we get to the video, I want to get to some of the inner stuff, but I do notice that there's this huge cavity right there, right up top. That's not a good sign. It means that all this stuff is kind of smushed down. I had one earlier. The one that this sleeve came from had a huge air pocket in it, and that hardened up and just pushed everything down, and it made the top crust a little too crispy. Yeah, you really had to crunch into it to get to it. And I'm assuming that this is gonna taste somewhat similar, but let's get an interior bite. Maybe it'll have less breading. I can taste the individual flavors of the cheese, egg, and bacon in that order. No, I don't care what the order is. Well, I definitely tasted the bacon that time around. That's for sure. And it mixed well with the egg taste. And like I had just assumed, this top is a bit crusty. It's a bit stiff. It's hard. I would prefer my Hot Pockets to have a softer type of crust, something that I could just slide my teeth into, as opposed to having to crunch into. Maybe that's just me. Also, the burning on the top does kind of alter the taste a bit. It's not horribly burned, but it definitely affects the taste of the breading and gives it a burnt taste. That is disappointing. That having been said, the whole package, yeah, I like I said, I'd have it again. It's perfectly fine for what it is. I got no real issues with it, so I don't know what else to say. So until next time, this has been me, ProtoMet. See ya.